Hello Darts Nutz, I'm going to do a review of a set of soft tip darts here from Trinidad. These are from the X series and these are the Shadow. And these are a 90% tungsten 20g dart, and these retail for around £58. And I actually got these off a guy on Facebook called Stephen Maguire, and he can get a discount on the darts. So if you want a discount, then get in touch with him. I'll put the information up so you can send him an email if you want, and just let him know what darts you want, and he'll probably be able to get them quite a bit cheaper than retail price. And inside the box you've got the barrels, obviously very nicely designed barrels, and you've got a set of soft tips, and you've also got these, which are the Condor flights. These are the Condor Zero Stress, and they're kind of a bendy flight, and these came out quite a few years ago now. I think maybe about 3 or 4 years, and I got a set, I don't know, it's probably about three years ago I think, when I first got a set of them, and I was really keen on these. They lasted me quite a long time, and I think I still have the same set that I had then, but obviously they're ripped to bits now, but I actually still throw with them still. So very nice flights to have, but just a little bit hard to get in the UK. The nose of the barrel has got this very nice kind of a micro style grip. It's actually fairly grippy there as well, and then it's got this interesting double scallop here with a fairly grippy bit in the middle of it. As a front gripper, that doesn't feel too bad to hold there actually, so I'm going to be interested to see how these fly for me. As with a lot of Asian barrels, they do tend to be set up for ray style grips. It's got a very interesting design on the ray. As you go past these little circular indentations, you go into this section, which is an octagonal grip, 8 sides to it, but it's got more of that like ring grip, very fine ring grip, but there's a fair bit of grip to it. I'd say overall it's probably maybe a high medium, probably just about high medium, verging onto maybe a full high medium, but depends where you grip it. It feels a little bit more grippy off that little bit there, and that feels kind of grippy too, but it's going to be interesting trying these. It's a really nice design, and it looks very cleanly and neatly machined. So that's the barrels, and then these are the Condor flights. I've had these before. They're very bendy. Plastic is very flexible and soft, but I actually like these flights. They're just a little bit difficult to get hold of, but I think they probably work better for soft tip rather than steel. Probably get mangled up more with steel tip, but as you can see, perfectly 90-degree angles. So I'll see if I can get the dart up close for you. The darts come supplied with a 25mm soft tip point. At the nose of the barrel it's got this section of very thin ring grip, that's 10.9mm wide, and then you've got this section of double scallop with a small groove in between. The scallops are 4.3mm wide, and then there's a section with the Trinidad logo and these little round indentations, and you've got the start of the hexagonal shape, that's 8.5mm, and then you've got another kind of a very fine ring grip, and it's 6mm wide, and then a smooth section of 4.8mm, and then a slightly smaller ring grip of 4.3mm width, and then the end of the barrel is 2.4mm. The length is 46mm and the width is 6.7mm. That's 20.01. 20.01 and 20.03, so very closely matched, and the supplied setup, it's 21.79 grams. With the supplied soft tip points, the balance point is in the center of the barrel, and with the supplied setup, it moves very much to the rear of the barrel. So there you go, the Trinidad Shadow 20 gram darts. Quite a curious dart actually, because I'm a front gripper and it was flying really nice from the front. Even though I think it's set up for a rear grip, I kind of felt like the balance was going there, but it was kind of flying like that through the air, and whether it's because of the balance being more towards the rear, I don't know, but it had a really nice arc to it. And I really like this grip on the front, it's very nice that. But what I was doing was just gripping it there, and with the edge of my thumb I was slightly in that first scallop, so I was kind of getting a little bit of thrust to the dart, which usually benefits me because I have a gentle throw, and when I'm using lighter darts, that little bit extra, I think it helps. So I'm really happy with the way it flies from the front. When I tried it from the middle, I was kind of around about there, and it seemed to fly flatter from the middle, but didn't feel quite right. I don't know why. But then when I tried the ray, surprisingly, that is obviously the best, I suppose, but surprisingly for me, it flew really nice. And again, it's a very comfortable grip, that, and when you come to throw the dart, you'll be surprised how effective that grip is. I thought it flew good for me, so for a ray gripper it should be a lot better, but I think the front and the rear, it was flying really nice, but on the middle, I don't know, it just didn't feel quite right at the middle. Kind of strange, that, but really surprised how well it threw from the rear. So it's a very nicely made set of darts, and not too expensive like a lot of the Asian barrels tend to be. So you're after a nice soft tip dart, and whether you're a front gripper or a rear gripper, I'd recommend it. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.
Just before the video ends, I just want to say thank you to Worldwide Darts for giving me a shout out in one of his videos recently. So I'd just like to repay the favour. I'm probably got a lot of the same subscribers as what he has, because he has nearly 10,000 subscribers. One of the bigger darts channels on YouTube, and I can understand why it's popular, because he does quite a lot of different things relating to darts. Also does reviews, but one thing that he has started to do recently is these videos called Darts News, and I think these have been very popular and they're really interesting to watch. There's lots of information from around the world in darts and also from around the internet. So if you can, just if you're not already a subscriber, just check out his channel and click the subscribe button. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Obviously, X Factor.
I was trying to rush that last one.
And this grip
I wanted
at
to
the
throw it
front here,
before she said next dart.
I don't think I've seen a grip like that before. You may not be able to see it from the camera, but